Dear students, I am back with the explanation of the 8th chapter of Honeydew, a short monsoon diary, which is written by Ruskin Bond. Diary writing is another form of literature. It is a record of personal experiences written day after day over a long period of time. These extracts is from the diary of a nature lover who enjoys the monsoon in the hills and observes the accompanying changes in the world of flora and fauna. June 24th. The writer describes the beauty of nature. At the same time, he also describes how the newly appeared monsoon mists make a blanket of and conceals the hills and affects all the elements of nature. The birds fall silent. Their song could no longer be heard. The mist brings with it a death-like silence. The writer then hears the voice of Bichu, who is calling his sister. The writer cannot, however, see him because of the mist. June 25. To the writer, the place appears like a paradise. He could feel the warm and humid early monsoon rain. See the cobra-like lily flowers emerging out of its plant leaf and so on. It appeared as if all his senses were overpowered with the beauty of the hill station. June 27th. The writer describes the entry of some seasonal visitors with the onset of the rainy season. These visitors are leopards, scarlet minivids, and 1,000 leeches. The leopard distressed everyone with its naturally brutal and violent tendencies. It attacked the dog from the servants' quarters and Biju's cow, but fled at the approach of Biju's mother. The scarlet minivids, on the other hand, added to the beauty of nature because of their bright colors. However, these minivids were chased away by some other set of birds like the drongos. The rain also provided food to various other birds, as the insects were to be found in abundance. August 2. The writer describes how the rains helped him to be awake all night, for he liked the sound of rain falling on the tin roofs. Also, the leaking of tin roofs made the writer feel in constant contact with the rain, despite the rain not touching him. August 3. The writer describes the scene after the rain stops. The sun begins to show up from behind the clouds. The crow shakes off rain water, and from its feather, the women resume work, and so on. The song of the whistling thrush ends the silence and appears like a dark, sweet secret. August 12. Endless rain becomes the topic of discussion of this particular day. It had been 8 or 9 days of continuous rain, and the writer hasn't seen the sun for these many days. The cold is much less, but there is mist everywhere. The appearance of the late monsoon flowers catches the attention of the writer. August 31. Describing the last day of August, the writer notes the lush monsoon growth, the blossoming of flowers and orchids, beautiful butterflies, and so on, as if all these were doing a fashion show. Snakes and rodents, on the other hand, don't remain far too. Chuchundas, shout the grandmother of one of the children, brings luck and money, and the water links it up with his receiving of a check. October 3rd. The monsoon rain gets replaced by winter rain and snow at high altitudes. The evening gets marked by a hailstorm. Later the hills suffuse with golden light. So this is all about the chapter. I hope you all have understood. For any queries, as I told you, you can message me.